Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream, to the channel, and everything on this side of the void. My name is the Darkin King. I'll continue to be the host for this little endeavor as we continue our adventures into Dark Souls 3. Pardon the voice crack. We are continuing our weapon roulette run, so to speak, in quotes. We just finished the first handful of bosses. We got through Udix, Vort, um, our giant tree individual, and the Crystal Sage. So we are moving on to, I believe they're going to go after the cathedral next. So we also got, unfortunately, with lucky, so to speak, we got ourselves a crossbow as a roll for our weapon choice. So we're going to see how this goes today. At least until we get to the next instance of changing a weapon. Hopefully get something better, but I don't want to, I'm going to knock on wood now that we get something maybe a bit easier to work with, but again, that's part of the gameplay, part of the run. So we'll see how things go and where it goes from here. Enough gab. Let's get into it. Hope you guys have been enjoying it thus far. Again, we are only in part 2, but again, playing the Souls games for so many times and so many loops, you want to play a bit differently, have a bit of a challenge, a bit of a change of pace, and playing with mods, playing with not. Gotta find some way to make the game interesting after a while. Hi. I will need to get some different molds at some point in the future. Something with poison, something with bleed, something that is, not just standard points. Even the heavy ones, I think, would be more appropriate here. Because if we're going to have to do the crossbows later on, we'll want to have something that we can work with. It's maybe a little more aggressive in its stance. Because we still have another guy to make with on top of the stairwell. Thank you. It took significantly longer than I wanted it to. I should deal with this guy first before I attempt to go any further in. Alright, cool, you're making use of your war crag, get it. This is essentially the bandit class from Dark Souls 1. It has the same kind of weapon setup. Hit him squarely in the head. Nice. Alright, 40 some odd crossbow bolts later. Yeah, if we can, we'll try to. But we need to make use of an investment later on to get, better quality bolts. Maybe there's different varieties, so, heavy, like I said, heavy, poison, bleed. Some that's able to pack a little bit more punch. Press shield. Alright, there is a handful of dogs. one over there. Oh. Oh, you're over there. Can't even see him. Oh, there he is. Just gonna get up behind a tree to put a shot at him. I'm not getting anywhere with this pace. Let's just get closer, try to shoot them that way. Thank you. There's one here. And then you. Alright, Crossbow isn't too bad, it's just the fact of some of the other NPC, like bulkier enemies, are significantly hardier, so they take quite a bit more hits to actually drop. Reload it. Pellets. Would be helpful. Many of you that have played the games know the fact that if you don't kill the dogs quickly, they will swarm you and you will just get overrun. Not to mention they can also teleport relatively quickly. That helps nobody whatsoever. Up. Into the cathedral we go.
Please bear fire and the
Oh yeah, we will be meeting with this gentleman later on. Master Gale, as it were. Oh, can we get a whip from this one? Yeah, the notched whip. So much better to use. Additional bleed effects. Yeah, if I had gotten that, it would have been much easier for the previous previous roll. But if anything, we have that for reserve. You know, hit the guy. Thank you. Hit the guy in front of you. Let me reset my ammo. Gonna be making use of a lot of that. I still have over 600 bolts. No. We're gonna also pick up the was it the Astoria Greatsword, I think it is. The one up here. Here. Yep. The Astoria Greatsword, yeah. Ah! Can I... No, do not give me leeches. Just pick up the weapon that's in here. Is it in here? No, it's something else. Oh, it's over here. It's this area. So, Executioner's Greatsword. Yeah. This is one of the more weapons I can pick up, the better, just so I have more versatile options. We're gonna probably have a handful of weapons that I'm gonna pick over another, all things considered. But having those available choices will be nice to sort through for later. Invest in more stamina. Up. And then I need to do a quick jump down here. I need to do a few things. Grab this. Air powder. Some souls. Those. Thank you. Crossbow, great shield. Great. Is he still chasing me? No. He was. He probably still is. Yeah, someone that's mobile is going to be hard to pin down with crossbow. Ow. Thank you. Ooh, twin blades. Nice. It's a great bleed weapon. There's one right there. I think I might just do a bit of a run. Because I could fight everything on the way, but there's just far too much, and I have a crossbow. And I, for one, do not want to risk my own life. Here. So, I'm just gonna hope it. Now. I will make an investment later to come back and grab these items. Because there's a lot of stuff I could pick up. And I'll come back and explore more thoroughly. Something that's not easy to dodge. This charm. Excuse me. You know, I did pick up the Paladin's Ashes earlier. I should go, drop those off and see if I can get anything from that. Who knows, but we'll see. Also, Rearad should be back, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Is he still gone? Yeah, he's still gone. He probably won't be back until we clear out the next boss.
Ah, how gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Okay. Alright, so moss, repair powder can be bought. We can get fire bombs. Ooh, Crescent Axe. Nice. Wood bolts, cheap, but yeah. Yeah, crossbows won't give me that points. Wow. Okay.
Ashen one will.
Thank you. Yes. Storage. Give me that. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use those. Just wait for now. I will make an investment to go out and fight the Titanite lizards, the giant ones, but I do not have a boss weapon that's going to require those yet. At least not one that I want to use. If anything, I'll probably wait until I can either get the roll for the Great Hammer and get Ward's weapon, because that is a fantastic hammer choice. Maybe get the Abyssal Greatsword or the Hollow Slayer one. Either way.
Pretty, I go.
Thank you. Alright, back to Cleansing Chapel. Okay, we just picked up the Notch Whip. Okay. Get this open. The run back should be relatively easy. Gotta run past the giant up here. This is a mistake. Grab this exploding bolt. Whew. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Alright, that guy died back there. Oh yeah. Another beast. Ow. Distance of you, thank you, sir. After I was swallowed by one of you. Not pleasant at all. Ow. No! I should heal before I get too greedy. Thank you. Deep Braille. Deep Divine Braille Tome. Let me also get the next shortcut. Go this way. Cut across here. Oh yeah, I'll play with our, was it Longfinger Kirk? Or Thorn Man? Yeah, this guy. He's gonna be a bit of a nuisance. Well, though, if I get it crossed, better to play it out. If anything, we'll get the barbed sword and shield, I think. Whether or not he actually shows up is a different story. I will play the long game with you, sir. This part looks extremely absurd. Yeah, mental note, I need to invest in more stamina. Man is covered in thorns and crossbow bolts. It looks like a very odd version of a pincushion. One more. There we go. Thank you. Barbed sword and shield. Great. What I want is over here on the far side. One of these has the Drang, I think, twin hammers. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, the Drang hammers. If anything, if I can pick up a hammer weapon later on, I can use those. I'm gonna get the shortcut as well. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to deal with getting Sigurd's armor back.
Something was wrong. Well, now it's my turn. I'm unbreakable patches. Nobody can crack me. What in hell?
Very much playing the long game. once he runs out of Estus, this will be significantly easier. Maybe he'll have some, his ashes will have something we can use. This is definitely going to be the slower section of the stream. Because this weapon is just not good at this stage. So you have 2 Estus or 3? I might have needed to rest in between fighting people. You had to have one more. Maybe I'll get lucky. That's all he'll have. Set my shots accordingly. Wait for the openings. Should have enough. But then we have to reload after everything. Slowly whittling them down while slowly running out. Two more. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not saying much. Just trying to make sure I can make use of what I've got. Come on, one more. Down he goes. Okay. Yeah, I have 7 bolts. I'm definitely going to need to go back and grab more. I'll make use of the one I've got. One homeward one I've got to restock.
Ah,
Excuse me.
how gracious. Passing fine ash thou hast given, and awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago.
I mean, I did just kill a man.
Forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
Yeah, sure. Of course. Alright. Some show tools. Scimitar. Oh, it's arrows, not bolts.
Ashen one.
Yeah, we may have to wait to get anything more with crossbow bolt types until Grey Rat gets back. Or we just keep finding more ashes. We'll find something. It may just take us more time to get there. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, let's go fight the boss. We are fully reloaded on ammo. And I could fight the boss solo, but given that I do have the crossbow, I will probably summon Henri and Fullest to help me out with this fight. Well, I guess I could have gone across Open up that as well. You got that bonfire, but I guess it's more useful if I want to spec. As well as get the Covenant. I'm probably not going to need to do either of those. Exploding bolts. Let me go around this way. Let's get Horus. Ow! Summoned. Let me get Henri in as well. Put down the sword. I think she just used a charcoal pine bundle. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's hope this goes well. Wrong one. Gonna need to take a shot at one of these. Hope we get the right one in the process. Alright, it's moved to the one over here. Alright, mine. Let's jump again. Honor gets the shot in. There we go. Let's move again. Oh, one of the bigger guys. This is so against what I do. Normally I would just take a sword and just start boiling on this whole crowd. It will be easier once we get, I think, one of the archdeacons in here for the fight. There we go. Now they're showing up. I just think how they consider Horus and Henri more of a threat in this context. Sorry, Horus. Just been knocked down. Now here comes the horde. Slowly chipping away. Oh, I'm getting cursed in the process here. I forget that's a factor. If this goes on long enough, I can just get cursed. Am I gonna die from curse? I think that answered my own question. Am I gonna die from curse? Yes! Man.
Merciful God, please. And
Jeez. This might be difficult. Might have to add some other items in my hotbar. Could invest in fire bombs. Buy a whole bunch of those. We'll see. I gotta at least play it out and see what happens. Ouch. Darn you, gunk. Get out of my way. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, some Horus. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. Shot in. There we go. Yeah, eventually I'm going to invest in some better bolts. These are just not cutting it. Try something with explosives, maybe. There. There's one. Moving on to yep, moving on to the yep. Gosh, Deacon. heal each other. There's the curse wave, and there's the healing. This might be impossible to fight these guys now. I might have to come back and deal with these guys later, just with this weapon. I just don't think I can kill them in time with what I have. Jesus. Maybe I'll go back when I have some more stuff. Let me go around and see if I can find another way to fend them off. Let's make a comeback for these guys. I could infuse it. Maybe. No, I can't infuse crossbows. Again. Let's see. Let me see if I can fight the Abyss Watchers with this. Might be harder, but it can be done. I don't think I do enough damage, enough crowd control abilities to fight them with just the crossbow. Following me? Yes, he is. Just leave you for later. And I'm probably just gonna run for most of this. Again, crossbow. Swordgrass. Like this. Or extinguish it. I may also just need to upgrade the weapon and I can do more damage. Again, since the crossbows unfortunately don't do anything with scaling, not as much as everything else does. I think it's specifically raw damage. If it does scale, then maybe it's just too weak to fight them at this stage. It's... Oh, I need to go back that way, actually. Because there is some coal I need to pick up. Back here. Sage is coal. Nice. Pretty sure Darknight's gonna chase me. Just gonna run past that guy on the right. Because I'm not dealing with him at the moment. Nope, not dealing with you. Extinguish this. Same animation. Best. Raisin. Nice. Let's go. Nice stuff. Ow. Thank you. Alright, this item. Oh, I want the. Thank you. Oh, stop targeting them and get on the ladder. Pick those up as well. Reload this. Nice. Titanites. Dream Chasers. I believe I can get Titanite shards now from those ashes. Let's keep going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's take out these lizards. Maybe. One. Reloading. Thank you. I think this one up here gives me heavy gems. Could be useful for strength weapons. Yep, heavy gems. Cool. Alright, let's see if I can do better with an upgraded weapon, upgraded crossbow, because we were doing well, we're just not doing enough damage. Oh, do I have any black fire bombs? I might be able to trade some stuff with Snuggly. Or a crow friend top. Let me get some chunks. But I might save those for later. I don't know. Let's go back. Again, I still want to try to be the Deacons with the crossbow. I already committed so much. I don't want to move on to the Abyss Watchers without at least trying to fight them.
Ah. Ashen, this barren, where... Oh yes, it must would stone.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get something better. Poison arrows, wood bolts, feather arrows. Armor, more choices for weapons, composite bow. Yeah, we can tie night shirts now.
Ashen one.
Okay, it's still gone. Let me make use of what I have for the shards and see if I can get some better output with this. Yeah. Yeah, it's still only gonna get 160 at full power. Let's see if that gives us any more progress. And we'll get more large titanite shards later on. We'll make it work for now. I'm supposed to give him the coal and another Estus shard.
Just wasn't it? What? I'd heard one of the I suppose you should know. Hardly a surprise.
Magic imbued. Is this okay, 10 flasks plus 3? I'm not giving up on this. I'm still committing to this plan. And we'll buy, of course, a couple more embers.
Ashen one.
I may need to fight the Deacons solo if I'm not doing enough damage. Let me attempt a round with them without summoning Henri and Horus. Their health bar just might just be too high for me to fight them with 3 people when I have the crossbow.
Merciful goddess.
Let me attempt these guys solo just to see if that changes anything dramatically. I imagine it does, but we'll see. If I am confirming it for myself. Because Henri and Horse were great for crowd control, so I could keep taking shots at the guys behind them. But the health bars are lower. Stark margin fighting solo that I may have been kneecapping myself. Because these take 2 shots to drop the smaller ones. Crossbows not get a clean shot because I'm having to weave through everybody. What is this? Of course, it leaves just as I get a good shot in. here? Does not even count. Because it moved as soon as I got the guy in front of him. When use the Archdeacon and I can focus. There we go. Alright, now we have the Archdeacons. Archdeacon, rather. Still in the crowd. Alright, the solo is working. I wasn't really counting my deaths. That's what, 3? At this point, I think. So the solo is working. I was making it harder myself, trying to fight through the crowd with your tripled health bar. I also made it worse by trying to go first person with the targeting. Shoulder tackle. I was just thinking about going and getting some blurring skulls. Trying to pull the crowd away from the Archdeacon in the middle. I could also just invest in a bunch of throwables and clear out the crowd that way. I think I might do that as my last resort plan, if I'm really starting to struggle with the crossbow. Sorry, I think I should have saved my exploding bolts for this fight. This is going up against Kirk. focus on you. Now stuck in end. Alright, clock's ticking now. No, I do not think I can fight this guy with what I have. The crossbow's good, but not unless I can try to fight past the horde and get shot to death. No, I'm gonna pick somebody else. I've been at this for almost an hour. I'm not gonna be anywhere with this guy.
Merciful goddess, please.
Not yet. No scaling, no benefits, no nothing. Right, let me put him on the back burner. Let me go after the Abyss Watchers next. Let me attempt to take those guys down. Pick a different weapon. I've only gone as far as I can with the Deacons. Again, it's not impossible, but with what I have as right now, it's not gonna be easy, and I just don't want to spend, you know, an entire 2 hours when I could be doing something more productive and getting more progress moving forward. So, although if I struggle with both the Deacons and the Abyss Watchers and trying to fight them with crossbows, I may just come to the point where I just remove the weapon. Or just completely remove the crossbows because, well, no, I was able to make it work in Dark Souls 2, so I can make it work here. It's just, I don't have the right equipment. Can't infuse it, doesn't give any good scaling. And again, they also just heal themselves, and I do not have the patience before I run out of time and they throw that curse down. Although it's not like fighting the Abyss Watchers are going to be any bit easier either. But it'd be a little more difficult because they're so much more nimble. Here. Let's do Keep Ruins. This So yeah, I think I went from 4 to 8 deaths in that whole encounter. 2 from fighting with Henri and Horus, 2 from fighting solo. So. Them pass. Well, now let me. Okay. I said I was gonna, if I was struggling, I was gonna pull throwables into the mix. I think I'm just gonna start taking fire bombs. I want to do the rest of the fight, and I wanted to fight the other guys, but I'm just not having fun at this point with the crossbow the way it is. Let me go with the fire link. I'll spend some few souls, I'll get some items, and I'll see if I can fight the Deacons again. Do I have any? Again, I don't like pulling items, like throwables, into the mix. I did do that, I think, a couple times in other runs, but I need to get past somebody. And I also do not want to attempt to try to fight the Abyss Watchers with just the crossbow. So let me see if I can get some items here to make this a little bit less frustrating on myself.
Ashen 1.
See if this makes it any bit less frustrating. I only get 10 of those. Let me pull a few more. Let's pull the Alluring Skulls out.
How may I? Ashen.
Yeah. Max those out. Okay.
Ashen.
Let's try this one more time. Again, I don't like doing this kind of stuff. I want to fight them with just the weapon, but I'm getting frustrated and I'm getting annoyed. And I just want to be over with it, so I'm pulling a trump card and throwing items into the mix. I know it's not what you not what you guys wanted, but I'm just not enjoying that fight anymore with what I have with this weapon. At least with a bow, I could pick up poison arrows, which could make the fight a lot easier. First, move away from Great Sword Wielder. Darn you, Cathedral Knight. Thank you. Jeez. That's not how they wanted that to go. But here we are. You're also clearing out all of the crowd as well. Yes. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to do strategy like that again. I was not having fun with that fight. Alright. Let's pick something else. Hopefully better than what we had. Okay. We might be able to make that work. Okay. Pull back to pyromancy. now that we're done with that route, at least. Pick up that one. Let's do this. I could also pick up I also need to pick up a spell book. Jeez, my throat's all raspy for that. Let me pick up a spell book. See if we can get some more spells for Pyromancer. And then we can head back to Firelink to do some upgrading. We need the one over there. Get past the crab. Great sword. Hazel. Go back and get stuff. Wherever that wins. There it is. This. Oh, great. I'm not in the mood to deal with Hazel at the moment. So, let me do this. Let me get back to bonfire. Well, because I don't have any of my flasks set appropriately. I'm also definitely fighting with a very unupgraded Pyromancer. Thank you. Get my bonfire back. Oh, not because you're staying next to it. That was more annoying than I wanted it to be. Let's get some stuff upgraded. At least now it's a weapon I'm more than happy to fight with. Let's give
Yes,
tome.
here with this I can teach. Splendid.
+5. Okay, we can make it work. Make use of poison mist. We'll pick up fire orb and great combustion. I think we'll just work with that for now. Yeah.
Do not think what is.
We'll also hand off the deep braille. The deep braille
Oh,
tome.
Chatty wish. Oh, champion of ash. These are dark tales of things that lurked, of course, if you insist. Only the little creatures that nibble at me in the dark.
That'll give us gnaw, which is essentially insect swarm. So we can make use of that for the dark miracles.
Have a play, I pray.
But I need to get some more tupid slots. Probably should also swap out my flasks to be probably 8 and 2.
Tis wasn't.
Let's do 7 and 3.
Pretty.
Alright.
Welcome home, speak thine. Very well, then take it. Let these souls
Two attunement slots. Let's go to 15. Let's push this to 16.
farewell, I may the
Let's put on poison mist and great combustion. That way, we'll put this away. Baron Key Prisoner. Alright. Let's hope the fight with the Abyss Watchers goes better. But again, I have no idea how it's gonna go. I'm hopeful I'm not having to, pull my hair out from this. I also need to go back and fight the stray demon in the earlier sectors. Why did it follow me? No, I don't. Nope, I didn't want to fight you. Alright. So we're gonna do this. You're glitched. There we go. I'm hoping I got enough Estus to do this. But I'll have to just punch. see how this goes. Alright, here we go. I might be punching. Running the S so fast. There we go. Alright, he's now to his next phase. He's also fire resistant, so a lot of my attacks probably do suboptimal damage. It definitely went easier than the fight with the Deacons. I just gotta plan out my strategy. I think I'll wait to pull the poison mist in until the second phase. I also need to wait for them. Wait for these dark wraiths to clear out a lot of these guys. It's eerily quiet. I think they're also gonna deal with the other two. Grew up at the top step. There's also the one on the other side. Pull one of you. There we go. There's one. And then I'll deal with you. Alright. Let's try this again. Maybe I need to do 6 and 4, but that's this. Great Combustion is working in phase 1, that's good. Got a few good hits in. Grab the others. Each other, which is helping us. There we go. Let's move to phase 2. Nice, I can try to put poison mist to use. It still works quite a bit. Given that he was coming fire, I thought he would be a lot more resistant to fire-based attacks. It's just still equal damage. I was making it harder myself. Trying to put poison mist into it. Definitely better. Definitely better than last time. Okay. Let's see what the wheel gives us this time. Alright, for about an hour and a half, we've only gotten 2 bosses, so maybe we'll get something different. Axes. Okay. Do I have anything? I think I actually have the butcher's knife. So I think it's still considered an axe. It is. 24 strength. Let me take that. Yeah, I don't have enough strength to do it now, but I will in a second. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Bit of a hiccup during the first part of this, but we were to bring it back. Yeah. Let's go back. Few hiccups. Definitely some frustrating parts with what we were given, but still make it work. That's what we're going to do.
Welcomes. Very well. Then take.
Let me push this as high as I can. I think I'll have to two-hand the axe
Farewell, Ashen. May the
for the butcher's knife. I can't one-hand it. This, I can add the resin back on. Alright, we go off to the underground.
It is good to one.
Put this back to 10. Reinforce.
Pretty big, I know.
We'll be at large grenade shards, I think, with an ash that is in the catacombs. Alright, in we go. Let's see. I need to go down there so I can talk with Henri, so I'll go this normal route. Alright. Carthus Rouge. Nice. Also need to pick up a Carthus Pirate's Tome in here as well. It's down. Ow. I'm gonna hit them. Thank you. Some more of these. Go through here. I believe it's. Is it in here or is it? Yes, okay. Yeah, Carthus Pirate's Tome. I probably should deal with you before I get problems. sharp gem. Oh, I should do an infusion. Maybe get this, make the heavy weapon. I'll look into a bonfire later on and then I can go back. Actually, I don't even know if you can sharpen it. Or you can, well... Again, I haven't used this weapon in a while, so I might be remembering things differently. Go down this way. I met myself cornered. I unleashed the horde. Alright, so I did that to myself. Definitely did that to myself. Oh, my hollow sign looks horrible. Should talk to Yol, actually. Probably can get a couple of free levels out of that. Use a couple of these. Oh yeah, Greer came back.
Oh, hello. It took some to go on.
Throwing knives. Yeah, those would have been nice. But oh well. Yeah, okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, I then shall bear. Then shall we begin? Bear. Then shall we begin? Bear.
I'm gonna have a lot of points in here.
All.
Okay, so I only get so much. Alright. Well, now I can one-hand my cleaver without any problems.
Just wasn't it?
Oh, so I guess I can't infuse this. I guess it's considered a unique weapon.
Brother, you be careful like that.
Let me go back and get my stuff then. I think we might go as far as Wolnir, maybe going down further to the or flame area below. Been on the long way to get these. Oh, yeah, she went down. There we go. They drop regular Titanite shards, don't they? Oh, it's, oh, they got. I get the falchion. Nice. Let's try this. You and your jumping around. Thank you. made a mistake by having the sword show up at once. Need to be much smarter about this. Ow. Thank you. There's the other one. With those, I can go back in here. The lack of music that the catacombs has just makes it more ominous, in my opinion. No, okay. Here. Oh no, I have to go back to Firelink and talk to them. And then Henri shows up down here. I'm gonna progress her quest line. This is a mistake. This is very much a mistake. I'm gonna get bowled over because I'm not gonna. And there we go. Okay. Today's not working out as well as I'd hoped it did. I mean, that is part of the challenge run as it is, so. Where? Up here. There we go.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Henri of Astora, I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination. Aldrich's honest home is Irithyll in the Boreal Valley. A pilgrim told me that the city, and so becomes.
So they should move now to catacombs. Let me get some more embers. I may have bought all the ones I could. Yep, I bought all the ones I could. Alright, so I'm gonna have to
Ashen
earn my ember back, or just hope that I don't get myself killed, 1,000 times more. Getting rid of my hollowing is gonna be a nightmare of how much I'm gonna have to pay to get that cleaned out. The Karthus Tome.
This inscription fascinating.
Yeah, we'll get the Flame Arc, Karthus Beacon, and Acid Surge.
Do not be got. What is it?
Alright, cool. Alright, back down. They'll come back and push Henri's quest further later. I also just want to try to get to the next area, so let me do that and come back. Yes, I died up there, so I want to clear the skeleton ball first before I go back up and grab my stuff. Oh. Back use my ember. Like I can get shot at. Down here so I can fight you without getting shot down. Or shot at, rather. There we go. Nice. Get in here. Can I, please? Thank you. Skeletons. Relentless creatures.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
No, I have not seen Horus.
Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him. As always, please send him my word. I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
Yeah, because it's unfortunate if I can't. Resin. I'm relearning a lot of things about this game. Why, for one, I think nobody plays with the crossbows, because, as you saw with the initial stance of fighting the... I imagine someone that is probably investing heavily into the crossbows could probably find a good build for it. Or if they're doing it for the New Game Plus, they can use one of the DLC crossbows. That's probably going to be much easier to use. But myself, I understand why everyone does not, or a lot of people do not enjoy them. And I'm just gonna run past a lot of these. Just gonna roll. Light this up. Sit. Alright. Or maybe I should go take care of the dark side now. With some more reserve funds. I should also go get the ashes so I can get large titan shards from the shop. Or maybe it's something else. Thank you. That was way early. This here, grateful and ashes. Or maybe that's more I can get a with these I can get this like Carthus Rouge. It's a viable item. Just take this. Alright. Here and now this way. Alright. Open this up. Come back. Oh yeah, Sorig shows up as well.
Ah, hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horus anywhere? Oh yes,
Nope.
I see. I've searched high and have you? Oh yes, I've searched. Oh.
Can you guys stop interrupting this conversation? Please. Just let the woman talk.
Oh, Horus, have you abandoned me? No. What a horrible thought.
Oh look, there's Horus. But we're not gonna tell her that. She doesn't need to know the man's gone mad. Can I kill Sword by doing this? That answers my question. Well, if we fight him again in the lower area in the Smoldering Lake, we can get his, we can get a sword. Could also go back and get the great sword from Farron Keep for that investment later on. But we're here. Walnir. Good to see you again, sir. Alright, we need to look at this hand first. If I can. Come on. There we go. Let's get the other one now. Nice. Come on. It's gotta be close. There we go. Alright. I should have watched him slide down into the abyss. Ugh. Flashbang. Alright. It's probably a good place to end off for today. I do apologize for the first, like, probably hour or so. That was not the way I wanted it to go with the, battle against the Deacons and the frustration. Let me also do a thing real quick. Let me go back to Firelink. Before the stream ends, let me see if I can get rid of my... Oh, I also need to give... Sigurd his armor back. I should buy the key.
Ah, how
Give the group
gracious.
ashes.
I
Yeah, I can get cookeries, I can get Carthus Rouge. Ooh, the Undead Legion.
Ashen one.
Let me go first get the Firekeeper Soul. I can get rid of my hollowing, so at least I can, you know, not look like the withered mess. Or I guess hollowed mess. And then figure out how much I have to invest in so I can get rid of that. I can use some leftover soul items to clean it up. Firekeeper Soul. Long way back. Alright, I'll go give Sigurd back his armor, I'll get the Firekeeper Soul here. Heal the... My brain's a bit rattled if you guys can't tell. Alright, let me talk to you.
Welcome home, speak thine. Ashen one, this is much like what lies within me, then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, may the flames go.
177,000. Yikes. It's a good chunk of that, but the hollowing's now gone. So that's good.
Very well, then taken.
I should probably roll. Although it's not going to be much of an investment given how much of a spread I have.
Well, Ashen one, may the...
Let me at least see. If anything we can use the last little bit, we can prep. Alright, what do we start in the next part with? The wheel is having a laugh with me, I feel like. Do I even have anything of a great bow variety? I doubt any of the boss souls can give me that. Nope. Let's at least use the Undead Bone Shard while that's going. Let's respin the wheel. Speaking of the Ultra Great Swords. Alright. I know we can get one with just the basic greatsword itself, but could I get anything better if I use one of the boss souls. Which then I could also go make use of some of the Titanite scaled demons. Or the giant lizards. Let's see.
So,
Alright, so great sword, great sword, great sword. Ooh, I could get the Farron great sword. But I might want this. Well, I also don't even know if I'm gonna have a chance to fight anything of dark variants with. Let me take the Farron greatsword.
Now,
And then while I can I even wield it? I can wield it. Okay. Let me go back to the very beginning and fight one of the Titanite lizards. Get some scales from them. And see if I can maybe push to +3. There's one here I could fight. There's one back by the Abyss Watchers, and there's one on the way up to the Deacons. Hey, buddy. Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? There we go. Yeah. Nice. Alright, that might be enough to do +2, but let me go and go fight one more. Let me do the one by the Abyss Watchers. If I need to get more, I can come back and fight. I can go back and fight the one by the cathedral. Here. Baron Keep Perimeter. Okay. We also need to pick up a. I think it's a spell. I believe it's the magic enhancement. Or the enhancing the weapon with magic essence. It's the crystal magic weapon. So the magic weapon is crystal magic weapon. Yeah, just don't turn around and hit the other guy instead. There we go. I don't have any moss. Okay. Just work with it. Probably not gonna get it. Nope. Wow, I am in the wall. Alright. That happened. Great magic weapon, that's what it is. Alright, let me go back now to the shrine. I should also buy some homeward bones, thinking about it now. I'm not gonna get the fragment until much, much later.
Ah,
Need, if I can. Let's just do can.
Ashen one.
Nice, okay. Alright,
Ah,
let's
just
get
wasn't it?
this upgraded. Ultra Great Sword. Cool.
Pretty be careful. I go.
This. Nice. can parry with the dagger. I forget I can do that. Alright, now that I have
Very well
everything
then.
set, let me push the... Let me actually push the health all the way to... I'll push it to 30 next. I think I'll do 30 vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity, and I can work on the vitality as I get more other stuff, but
Farewell, Ashen.
I think it's mostly going to be the instance of if I have much heavier weapons, but I probably should get something to cover the asset of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up. I'm going to start at Walnir, and then later we'll do the Smoldering Lake. We'll fight the old Demon King, I think. Down at the bottom of the Smoldering Lake. We'll also get a couple of other stuff, but I think we're going to stop for there for the night, because if I wanted to go further, I might get myself frustrated again. I just don't want to make it more of a hassle and make it some not to watch. I apologize for that. So, let me do this. There we go. Alright, well, at this point we're going to go ahead and close out for the night. We will reset and regroup, or I guess we will regroup next time when we continue the rest of the run. We had a bit of a hiccup, we had a bit of a stopping block and roadblock, but once we got past that, the rest of it went a little bit smoother. A couple of interesting moments with the catacombs, with the fight with the Abyss Watchers. We had a couple of other moments aside from that, so it turned out relatively well once we got past the hurdle. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, you guys know how this works. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow all that fun jazz. Lets me know you guys are enjoying it. And lets me know that I can keep doing it. And until then, have a great night, guys. Remember, the void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to hear you out. Have a great night, guys. I love you. See you in the next one.